Now this one I am very excited about because I have gone to Islands of Adventure in recent years and I wasn't super thrilled with this version of the attraction as much as I thought I would be. Maybe it's time for a change, and perhaps Universal has pulled that trigger. What am I talking about? I am talking about Theme Park Wizards update right here for the refurbishment calendar for 2025-2026. You can see right here, Universal's Islands of Adventure, Deadly Do Rights Ripsaw Falls, October 6th to the 31st of 2025. Not too bad. Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey, November 10th to the 20th. Okay.
10 days,
good.
big deal.
Hogwarts Express, September 15th through the 19th, 2025, 4 days. But it's this last one that has everybody going, what is going on with Jurassic Park River Adventure? Because as you can see, it's going to be down from January 5th, 2026 through November 19th, 2026, basically the entire year. And that's got a lot of people speculating, well, okay, what happened to California's version of Jurassic Park River Adventure? Oh, yeah, that's right. It was converted to Jurassic World, the ride. And people are saying, is this going to happen here in Islands of Adventure at Universal Studios Orlando Resort? Well, Alicia Stella has chimed in as, well, she must. For everyone about to ask, I already gave my opinion in my last update. You can see a screenshot right here. I do not believe River Adventure will be rethemed to Jurassic World if this rumored refurb is actually going to happen. But I can see a major overhaul to the appearance of the dinosaurs, even if it is keeping the Jurassic Park theme. Now, here's my take on this. Because plans change, things change. I really wanted to explore whether or not the idea of Jurassic World could even come to fruition with these dates that they've announced right here. And so I'm going to play some B-roll for you. It's going to be a comparison between the original Jurassic Park River Adventure and what Universal Studios Hollywood currently has with Jurassic World. Okay, so Jurassic Park, the ride at Universal Studios Hollywood, went down, I believe, September of 2018. Let me get the exact date for you right here. It is September 3rd, 2018. Okay. Jurassic World, the ride, opened July 12th, 2019. So I did the math. It's about 312 days. With the time that Jurassic Park River Adventure at Islands of Adventure will be down from January 5th, 2026 to November 19th, 2026, that's going to be 318 days. That tells me there is enough time if Universal wanted to convert this to Jurassic World. Guys, what do you think? Are you excited? Ooh. Do you think they'll do it? And water rides, dinosaurs, they haven't been looking great so far for 2026. I can tell you that much.
Well, but as I said, when we talked about this earlier, they have to grow the dinosaurs at the Plano Park and then move them there, and so
it takes time.
My only issue with this is it's going to be at the same time that whatever's happening to the old Atlantis area is happening. So you're starting to get to be a construction wall paradise over there, the way that things at Disney have gone. And that's not necessarily a good thing.
That's a good point there, Lou. I mean, Lost Continent, that's going to be coming under the knife here pretty soon. I believe that permit for Project 555, that starts in February. So you're right.
Yeah.
This could be a big construction wall city at the rear corner of Islands of Adventure. MJ, your thoughts?
I have a bittersweet opinion on this because I am a huge fan of Jurassic Park, the film series. And my family, you have to understand, my oldest is 22. My youngest is 7. So they're growing up with the Jurassic World, franchise. I don't know. For my kids, they'll love it. They will absolutely adore it. For me, they're taking something away from my childhood again, because that's what these theme parks love to do.
That is very true. Look, I love Jurassic Park. I love it to death. I mean, I was a kid when that opened out there at Universal Studios Hollywood. The first iteration, this was before the Islands of Adventure iteration, opened in 1999. 6 years old, 1996. It was a big deal for me to experience this, and I did love it. That being said, though, when I went on Jurassic Park River Adventure at Islands of Adventure, which I was very much looking forward to because I do love the original very much, it was in rough shape, and it was a hollowed version of the attraction that I experienced almost 30 years prior. So as heartbreaking as it is to know that there might not be a version of this attraction out there, I think Universal Osaka or one of the other Universal parks might have River Adventure, its original version. To not have that in the States it's not great. But I also understand that, well, rather than overhaul it to the extent that it really needs to be and have it just remain Jurassic Park, I also understand it from a corporate standpoint where it's like, we need to make this more relevant as well. And we really need to bring it up to Jurassic World. So I kind of get both arguments right here. Erika, nostalgia for Jurassic Park at all?
Yeah, but I don't mind like the Jurassic World either. To me, it's all Jurassic Park.
I agree with you there.
No, it's all dinosaurs and chasing some corrupt thing in the dinosaur science world. And then, oh, we killed the biggest, baddest. And okay, on to the next sequel or whatever. No.
There's another thing that comes to mind, Vash.
Please.
As you've noted, and as other people have noted, this ride is in bad shape as it currently stands. It's really ragged. Now, let us consider, in a strange, weird way, comparing to Tiana. How when they got into it, they found that the building itself was rotting away inside because of humidity, because of neglect, whatever you want to call it. It could be that when they were surveying this to see what to do about fixing it up, because they're conscientious about that, even if it takes them a long time, they said, for more or less the same cost to take us to change it back to the way it was, we could make it new. Right. And advertise something new, because there's some structural issues we have to address, not just cosmetic ones. Unlike, let's fix the cultural issues on the Jungle Boat ride, but let's not fix the fact that it's falling down, that kind of stuff.
Right. That's a good point.
We don't know what they found when they started seriously considering the reno. And if they didn't cost it out and say, for the price of an extra $20 million or whatever it was, we could actually have a whole new attraction to promote. And why wouldn't we?
And to me, it makes perfect sense. It's like, you know what? If we're going to reno this anyway, and this already has some problems, and we're already into this far in, we're not going to get rid of this water ride. We need a water ride for it.
Because when we look at how bad it looks now on the surface, what's under the hood? It's got to be at least that bad. So
you won't know until you open it up.
Now, I've got two questions for you. One is, do you upgrade this to a version very similar to what's out there in Universal Studios Hollywood, where it's the kind of the Chris Pratt, Bryce Dallas Howard version of Jurassic World, or do you go ScarJo?
No, they need to do Chris Pratt version. Please do not do the other stuff, for heaven's sake. Anyone, all of the people that work at Universal, please do not give us anything that has been out lately on this ride. Chris Pratt.
Careful. You're basically saying to them, whatever you do, don't throw me in that ScarJo patch.
Well, okay, so Velocicoaster's right next door. It's very like you would want some synergy, I think, both between the two attractions. So I would think that you would go with the Chris Pratt option. And I do believe there's a line in the Velocicoaster that says something like, the dinosaur that's the main feature of this. I can't remember the name right now, but
Blue.
Yeah, like it's something like Blue got out or something, and like it's heading towards the River Adventure or something like that. Like Velocicoaster makes reference to not Jurassic Park necessarily, but to the Jurassic World version of this ride. So like I could see that. But here's the other thing. I guess it's a bit from lost comment. But is there a chance they update this to an entirely different IP?
Oh, that would be weird.
You mean movies still out there in the future they're planning now?
Or
if it's going to take a year anyway, it might as well open with a new movie opening at the same time and themed to that.
Possibly. Or an IP that just hasn't been explored yet in Universal Parks. Possible?
No. I don't know. I mean, all this infrastructure is already there unless they really want to spend all the extra money.
Right.
If the recent movies utterly flopped and said to them, people aren't interested in dinosaurs anymore. Yeah, but no, there's no reason to change the general IP of it's dinosaurs. It's got the word Jurassic in it somewhere. And, that didn't change it. But
here's a thought.
Please.
You walk in it.
I forget. Okay, the last Jurassic Park movie I saw was World Dominion, but there was one before that. I forget the name of that one. So I know
Fallen
it was
Kingdom
one of
and then Dominion. That's it.
Fallen Kingdom, then Dominion. Okay, so I think it was Fallen Kingdom where there was a section where they ended up at the old park and they kind of, in a way, paid homage to the first movie. Mm-hmm. And I thought that was really cool. So what if they somehow kind of did that with the attraction, where you're bringing in elements from the first movie, the old rundown park, it's not there, technically not there anymore. So we turned it into Jurassic World, which is what I gathered in the whole grand scheme of the storyline. I think it'd be cool if they did that, because then you're bringing in the elements of the first movie with the first park, but then you have this, but we're Jurassic World now. Mm-hmm. I don't know how they could kind of thread it where it would, I just thought it was neat how they did it in the movie, and it would just kind of be cool. On the
wait. I have it. The next movie, the original Jurassic Park has become so run down. They moved out all the dinosaurs. They cleared it out, and they sold it to some cheap carny operator named Chester or Hester or somebody. The theme is cheap flat rides, but something goes wrong because a couple of the dinosaurs didn't get flushed out, and they take over.
Then it's dinosaurs versus clowns.
There you go.
Well, yeah, he's referring to the Animal Kingdom land there. That's super funny, Lou. Look, there is a lot of potential for something like this, and even though there is already a template out there in Universal Studios Hollywood, it doesn't necessarily mean, to Erika's point, that they will follow that template precisely, right? Yeah. I think if you're kind of looking to future-proof this, and maybe you're looking to make another ScarJo movie, maybe you go in that direction, maybe you I don't know, intermingle the world, so to speak, and you incorporate more Jurassic Park elements. There's just so much to this that I'm incredibly excited. I think this is not just a normal refurb, not for 10 months it isn't, and not for a dates so closely that mirror what Universal Studios Hollywood already did before 5 or so years prior. Go ahead, Erika.
What sucks is I've never been able to go on this attraction, and you want to know why? Because I could never find the freaking queue line for it. Looked on the game map, looked around the whole freaking area. I was so lost. So we've never been able to go on it ever. And
you mean it's Jurassic Park: The Lost World?
Yes, Jurassic Park: The Lost World. That's the second one.
I could not find any, and I'm sitting here with the map. I'm going in circles, and I'm like, "Where is the freaking queue line?" Or right there, and I'm looking around. Where is there a door?
Really,
is it hidden?
You are fine, Erika. I mean, it's really weird how this is all kind of constructed, because Velocicoaster kind of it's right up against that restaurant, 2-story restaurant facility, and then you have some stands, but then Harry Potter's over here, and you have King Kong over here, and it's nestled in all of this, and you have the play place and stuff like that. It's not the best layout. I think for an adventure themed, roughly, area of, I guess, Islands of Adventure, this theme park right here, it's more exploratory, but it is a little bit difficult to navigate. That's for sure. MJ, final thoughts?
I would like to know, again, forgive me for asking, the footage you were showing earlier was the Jurassic World ride in Hollywood, California, how they revamped it from the River Adventure. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, and so I'm fine if they make Blue the main event, because all of the fandom we have grown to love Blue. If you don't love Blue, there's something wrong.
It's very true. I agree with that.
Me and you and a dino named Blue. Da, 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 da. Remember that song? Anyway.
Make her the main event, and if the footage you were showing is going to be perhaps what they're going to do over here, I'm all for it, and I'm excited about it, and I can't wait to go on there with my family.
The finale scene is magical. Actually, Universal High over there on X featured a recent post actually highlighting what this actually looks like with the lights on. Now with thematic lighting, this looks totally different, but you can just see the quality that they did imbue in this final scene right here. It's actually much higher than Jurassic Park, at least the original. And the Indominus Rex, that's the one. The Indominus Rex at the end is an unbelievably impressive figure. I mean, it is really, really, really cool, and how it kind of gets into its confrontation.
And we're going to have a problem if they change that signage right there that you guys are looking at. With the if they change that, then we have Houston, we have a problem.
They did it in Hollywood. So get your pictures and video now, folks, because we might not be living with this stuff for very long. They are iconic things, MJ, but eventually life finds a way.
Thanks for watching That Park Plays News. For more information, consider checking out www.thatparkplace.com. And don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and send this out on your favorite social media accounts.